Hey, what's up guys? It's Marv and it's that time again. We got a huge developer chat on Discord where they talked about a specific topic, and this time it was about events and daily tasks, but we also got a bit of news regarding some other game modes and other aspects of the game. And yeah, so it's a huge info dump, so get ready for what might be a bit of a long video. But yeah, I'm going to go over the basics of everything that they said. I'm going to try and condense it into just this video so you don't have to look at their complicated, long list of chat that they did in Discord. And hopefully if you aren't in the Discord, then you'll find out about these things through this video. So yeah, first off, we're going to talk about daily tasks. So they want to basically revamp how the system works. So firstly, they want to make it so you get new tasks each day, so it's not the same over and over again. And they want to change the tasks and the difficulty of those tasks based off of your garage level. In addition to that, they want to make the rewards a bit different. So it's going to shift to maxing out a set of cars instead of just the Asterion. And those cars are going to be what the developers think everyone should have. And just like already with the Asterion, if you have these cars at max already, you'll just get more tokens. Now they also want to add a calendar style daily reward system, and basically through their description that I read on Discord, and maybe I'm reading into this a bit wrong, but they did kind of describe it in a weird manner, but basically it sounds very similar to what is currently being implemented or used in Asphalt 8, where completing daily tasks will also build up a bigger reward, which you can get by either doing a certain amount of those tasks or by logging in every day and doing those tasks. So let's move on to daily events. So we've heard that they want to do a lot more with daily events. They want to change everything, but now we got just a bit more specifics as to what they're planning on doing. So firstly, they want to change the cars that are being used in those daily events, especially since we've gotten a lot of new cars recently in those season updates and past updates. They also want to add more events overall, but because they don't want to make it too complicated for new players, some of those events, considering that they will be more geared towards hardcore players, they're going to be only available to those veteran players, or presumably it will be locked based off of garage level. And in addition to just adding more events, they want to add new game modes for those daily events. We talked about previously in another news video where they want to bring something like Money Run to daily events, so I think that's what they're talking about here. So next up, we have just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. This isn't particularly relevant to events and daily tasks, but they talked about it, so I might as well tell you guys about it here. So starting next season, they want to have special events where you can collect cars from past seasons, which is really nice, especially if you missed out on cars from previous seasons or you want to star up previous cars. Now, I don't know why they are limiting this to the season pass owners for the next season. They say because of technical reasons and they want to be able to implement the proper UI, but I don't know if I buy that. But regardless, if that's legitimately what the reason is, then hey, whatever. So basically, next season you'll see those special events to where you can collect some older cars from previous seasons. But like I said, in terms of the next season, it will be only for season pass owners, but after that they will be opening it up to more people. So they also want to add token milestones in time limited events, but they want to also remove the token rewards from leaderboard events so that more players get those tokens, and they will have more areas in the time limited events to get tokens. So I don't know if they are referring to special events or just the daily events, but I think what this means is for a lot of events, instead of having tokens be a thing that you get from, the leaderboard, so like top 1%, top 5%, they're going to spread out those rewards in maybe either milestones, so do this amount of thing to get this amount of token, and so on and so forth. Again, I don't know if this is referring to like the last stages in the special events where you have the leaderboard event there, or just in general for time limited events like the weekly competition. We'll just have to see, I guess. We already talked about what I'm going to talk about next, but they want to change how the daily car loot and career mode works so that it's still relevant for older players. If you missed out on what I mentioned in another video, they basically said that they want to add new things to career and change up the daily car loot. So one of the ideas that they had was putting in a car hunt for the career mode, presumably for getting cars that are going to be needed for career mode. So lastly, they are thinking about a change for multiplayer where they're going to be removing the packs from the league rewards in multiplayer, but doubling the packs that you get through the series score, which is that progression-based system in multiplayer. Basically, they're saying this would change multiplayer to make it like Rush 2.0. And honestly, I kind of like this change. So instead of focusing on like getting to as high of a league as you can, basically you can now just focus on playing as much as you can, so that you can grind out rewards instead of trying to go up in league progression. I honestly think this is nice, and presumably they're going to keep the leaderboard rewards, so that will still be there. So you'll have the incentives for those competitive players, but also incentives for players who just want to grind out some rewards. So yeah, that was a lot of information. I tried to compact it and make it understandable and as easy as possible to sort of get an idea around, because honestly sometimes when they do these things it's a bit complicated and a bit confusing what they're trying to do, but hopefully you guys understand what they're trying to do here, and hopefully I conveyed it all properly. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on some of these changes in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys later.